I don't remember the first time I met Corey. I just remember the first time I knew you were talking to someone, and because you were smiling and texting and being weird, and I'm like, what the I know that face. And I'm like, who are you texting? And you're like, this guy I met. And it was just to see you that giddy and smiley and happy. It was really cute. But I don't remember the first time I physically met him. But Corey's been around for over 10 years or 10 years.
Almost 11 years.
And he hasn't left yet with
Not
all of
yet.
our craziness.
Corey was somebody also that had been in his career, had worked with a high profile person, and he was very well aware of how a life like this goes, and
That's true.
all the things that came with it. And we would walk into a restaurant in another country and walk into the George Cinq in Paris, and they would go, Corey, and whisk us right back into the table that, blah, 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 and through the kitchen so we could get out of there. And, he knew all about security and all about all the drivers, and seemed to know everybody in LA and everybody in my life. And it was a very safe feeling to be able to date someone who you didn't have to explain how our life worked. I know that's a weird thing to say,
No,
but and a very
I get
probably
it.
unrelatable
But it's
thing.
your reality.
It was my reality, and I felt really comfortable with the fact that I didn't have to make excuses for our lifestyle or for the way we lived and explain
Or
it to him.
yeah.
He was explaining it to me, and he was making my life easier and saying, oh my God, let's do that. And then we travel really well together, and all we did was travel. That's all we do is we're going here, going there.
You guys do. It's amazing.
And working, and he knows that if I'm going to be in another country and, if we're trying to do something fun, I'm still going to be working at 2 a.m. and I have to set an alarm and do this and do that. And he helps, facilitate.
He doesn't try
all
to
the
control
things.
you. He lets you be you.
And he makes it easier to be me.
But it is interesting that he has no kids and he's with someone that has the most kids and grandkids, and we're always together. Does he ever get annoyed that we're...
No.
I'm always, because we're neighbors, so I just walk on in and I'm like, hey, Corey, sitting on the couch eating, like watching TV, and I'm like, sorry, I'm going to go see my mom.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure he's like, what the someone... He doesn't care. He never says he does.
He would never.
I'm sure deep down he's like, what
Yeah.
the
No, he's proud of you guys. I mean, he's been around long enough to see, a lot of the things that you guys do and how passionate you are and how hard you work. And, nothing's handed to you. Nothing. And he sees and respects that.